Forget everything you thought you knew about luxury SUVs because the 2026 Mercedes-Maybach EQS 680 isn't just raising the bar. It's launching it into a stratosphere where silence meets savage acceleration, where first-class airline cabins feel ordinary, and where a six-figure price tag somehow starts to make sense. This is Mercedes-Benz's audacious answer to a question only the ultra-wealthy dare to ask. What if money truly was no object? Starting at over €180,000, the Maybach EQS 680 enters an exclusive battlefield where it faces titans like the Bentley Bentayga EWB, Rolls-Royce Cullinan, Rover SV, and even its own combustion-powered sibling, the Maybach GEL S600. But here's the twist that changes everything. This fortress of luxury runs in complete, eerie silence because it's entirely electric. Under that imposing, chrome-laden exterior lies a dual-motor electric powertrain that unleashes a staggering 649 horsepower and 700 pound-feet of torque, catapulting this 2.5-ton monument to excess from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.5 seconds, making it one of the quickest ultra-luxury SUVs ever conceived, electric or otherwise. The standard all-wheel drive system, combined with adaptive air suspension, electronic dampers, and four-wheel steering, transforms what should be an unwieldy behemoth into something surprisingly nimble through tight European streets and sweeping American highways alike. But let's address the elephant in the room, or rather, the massive 108.4 kilowatt-hour battery pack beneath the floor, because with an EPA-estimated range between 280 and 302 miles, depending on configuration and driving conditions, the EQS 680 proves that luxury and practicality can coexist in the electric age. When that battery inevitably depletes after your cross-country jaunt, fast charging capabilities of up to 200 kilowatts mean you can replenish from 10 to 80% in approximately 31 minutes. Just enough time to enjoy an espresso at a premium charging station while your chauffeur handles the logistics. Now, let's step inside because this is where Mercedes-Maybach's designers truly earn their champagne bonuses. Unlike the standard EQS SUV with its optional third-row seating that treats rear passengers like economy-class afterthoughts, the Maybach variant eliminates that cramped rear bench entirely, replacing it with a two-row configuration that prioritizes the experience of those who will never touch the steering wheel. A substantial bulkhead separates the front compartment from the rear sanctuary, dramatically reducing road noise and creating an acoustic cocoon that makes even the quietest luxury sedans sound like construction sites by comparison. The available executive rear seat package transforms the second row into something that would make private jet manufacturers jealous. Power reclining seats with heating, ventilation, and massage functions extend into a near-horizontal position, while power-deployed footrests ensure your legs never suffer the indignity of improper support. Each rear passenger commands their own 11.6-inch entertainment screen, perfect for conducting business, streaming content, or simply ignoring the outside world as it blurs past at illegal speeds. Between the seats, a refrigerated compartment maintains your beverages at precisely the correct temperature. And yes, it comes complete with Maybach-branded champagne flutes, because subtlety has never been this brand's strong suit. The materials surrounding you read like a luxury goods catalog. Napa leather in your choice of sophisticated colorways wraps nearly every surface. Hand-finished aluminum trim catches light in ways that suggest actual craftsmanship rather than mass production. Plush pillows provide lumbar support that adapts to your spine's unique contours, and ambient lighting with 64 color options sets whatever mood your heart desires. Up front, the driver and front passenger face the now famous Hyperscreen, a 56-inch curved glass surface housing three seamlessly integrated displays that span the entire dashboard width, running Mercedes' latest MBUX infotainment system with artificial intelligence that learns your preferences, anticipates your needs, and occasionally feels like it knows you better than your own spouse. The zero-layer menu design means critical functions require no submenu diving, while the augmented reality navigation overlays directional arrows onto the live camera feed, making wrong turns virtually impossible even in unfamiliar cities. Voice control responds to natural speech patterns rather than rigid commands, understanding context, and even handling follow-up questions without requiring you to repeat the wake word like some lesser system. The Burmester high-end 4D surround sound system doesn't just play music. It creates a three-dimensional acoustic environment with speakers in the seats that vibrate in harmony with bass frequencies, turning every track into a full-body experience that audiophiles will spend hours perfecting. Outside, the design language screams Maybach from every angle, starting with that enormous chrome-plated grille featuring vertical slats that catch light like a piece of automotive jewelry, flanked by digital light LED headlamps that can project warnings onto the road surface and adapt their beam patterns to avoid blinding oncoming traffic with almost supernatural precision. The two-tone paint finish, available in sophisticated combinations like obsidian black over iridium silver or nautical blue over manufacturer white, creates a visual break that emphasizes the EQS 680's considerable length, while adding vertical presence that makes it appear even larger than its already substantial dimensions. Chrome accents trace the window line, outline the wheel arches, and highlight every character line, because if you're spending this much money, everyone within a city block should know it immediately. The 22-inch, or optional 23-inch, Maybach forged wheels feature intricate multi-spoke designs that remain visible even at highway speeds, wrapped in performance tires that somehow balance sporty handling with a magic carpet ride quality that Maybach customers demand as a birthright. At the rear, full-width LED taillights connected by a chrome strip create an unmistakable nighttime signature, while the integrated spoiler and sculpted bumper manage airflow with surprising efficiency for something so aesthetically focused. The hands-free power liftgate reveals a cargo area that, while smaller than the standard three-row EQS SUV, due to that luxurious bulkhead, still swallows luggage sets, golf bags, and shopping hauls with room to spare, all finished in the same premium materials as the passenger compartment, because even your baggage deserves dignity. Technology permeates every system. The e-active body control suspension uses cameras to scan the road ahead and adjust damping at each wheel before you even reach an imperfection, effectively ironing out potholes and expansion joints before they can disturb your serenity. The Maybach driving mode, accessed through the dynamic select controller, softens everything to prioritize rear passenger comfort over driver engagement. Those Sport and Sport Plus modes remain available for those rare moments when you take the wheel yourself, and remember that 649 horsepower means something. Regenerative braking offers multiple levels of intensity, from gentle one-pedal driving around town to maximum energy recovery that can add surprising range back to the battery during long descents. The 360-degree camera system provides crystal-clear views from multiple angles, with a transparent hood view that virtually eliminates the front blind spot, making parking this luxury liner in tight European garages or American mall parking lots surprisingly stress-free. Active safety systems include adaptive cruise control with stop-and-go functionality that handles traffic jams while you handle conference calls, lane keeping assist that gently nudges you back between the lines, blind spot monitoring with exit warning that prevents rear passengers from opening doors into oncoming cyclists, and automatic emergency braking that can detect vehicles, pedestrians, and even crossing animals with enough time to avoid disaster. So who exactly buys a 2026 Mercedes-Maybach EQS 680? And perhaps more importantly, who should? This isn't a vehicle for enthusiasts who crave the visceral thrill of a roaring engine or the mechanical connection of a perfectly executed heel-toe downshift. This is for captains of industry who conduct business from the back seat, celebrities who demand arrival in uncompromising style, tech moguls who appreciate cutting-edge electric technology wrapped in old-world luxury, and anyone else for whom the journey matters as much as the destination. It's for those who've graduated beyond merely expensive vehicles into the rarefied realm where price becomes almost irrelevant compared to the experience delivered. Yes, you could buy a standard Mercedes EQS SUV and save over €100,000, or you could opt for the spectacular new Mercedes-Maybach S6 84matic sedan with its handcrafted 6-liter V12 bi-turbo engine, producing 621 horsepower, starting around $244,400. Or perhaps the thrilling new SL680 Monogram Series Roadster with its 4-liter V8 bi-turbo, delivering 577 horsepower for approximately $224,900, offering open-air exhilaration with Maybach's signature two-tone paint, finishes, and Nappa leather interior. But those alternatives, as magnificent as they are, offer fundamentally different experiences. One emphasizes traditional chauffeur-driven luxury with combustion power. Another delivers sportiness and top-down thrills, while the EQS 680 uniquely combines whisper-quiet electric propulsion with SUV versatility and Maybach's uncompromising attention to detail. The 2026 Mercedes-Maybach EQS 680 represents more than just transportation. It's a rolling statement that some people still value genuine craftsmanship, that electric vehicles can deliver soul along with sustainability, and that luxury, real luxury, never goes out of style. This is automotive excess justified, electrification elevated, and exclusivity embodied in 5,125 pounds of batteries, motors, leather, and chrome. Whether you're being driven to a board meeting, an airport, or simply home after a long day of making decisions that affect thousands of lives, the Maybach EQS 680 ensures you arrive refreshed, recharged, and ready for whatever comes next, all while leaving nothing but tire marks and envious stares in your wake.